Intercultural norms refer to the collective expectations of what constitutes proper or improper behaviors in a given interaction scene. Where are my ideas? Where are they? Please come to my mind.
Hey, what's wrong with you, dearie?
I can't think of any idea for my final project.
For what course?
Intercultural communication, Mom.
That's not interesting.
Yeah, that's right. The subject is really cool as well as my teacher. I'm really caught up in it. But my final project requires us to make a video highlighting the differences between cultures. I want to make something impressive and unique, but just can't think of anything.
It's just a very small thing. You see me something very important.
What do you mean, Mom? Hi, Dad.
Oh, darling, don't you remember that? You're already the perfect resource between the two cultures, aren't you?
Oh, that's right! Our family is a perfect combination of Vietnamese and American culture. How could I forget that? I know where I'll get my idea. Mom, Dad, how could you meet and get married when both of you were more than half a world away from each other?
It's a long and memorable story, isn't it, honey?
I am a Vietnamese girl born and raised in the most developed and bustling Ho Chi Minh City of Vietnam. I am the youngest child in a family with a tradition of teaching. From a young age, I was taught strictly by my grandparents. I always lived close to my family. I must be obedient and filial to my parents. I always tried to build a tight relationship and maintain the harmony between the family members. Every day, I work hard at the university to fulfill my dream of becoming a teacher, like my grandparents.
25 years ago, I was a 22-year-old guy. I must say that I was also a bit handsome. I grew up in Florida, USA. From a very young age, I was used to living independently from my parents and always serving myself. When I was 18, I decided to leave my hometown and live on my own. And of course, your grandparents supported the decision. I worked in restaurants and cafes as a part-time job to pay for college tuition. I was a student majoring in history. I liked the feeling of being myself, being free to go around, discover new things by myself or with my friends.
Since we come from two different cultures, of course, our daily lifestyles are very different and unique.
In 2020, I decided to make a trip to Vietnam to research and collect documents about Vietnam War for our scientific research project. The fateful meeting between me and your mother began. So many motorbikes. How crazy the traffic is. How can I cross the road? But the motorbikes are rushing like this. It's too different from the US. Vehicles seems like never stop.
Excuse me, sir. Do you need any help?
The traffic is terrible. I can cross the road. Can you help me?
Let me help you.
Thank you very much.
Never mind.
Would you mind if I knew your name?
Lynn. Call me Lynn.
Very nice to meet you. I'm James.
Okay, bye, sir.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Excuse me, sir. Where is your mask?
Mask? Sorry? I don't think that I have a mask here. I'm supposed to wear a mask here?
Sure, you must.
Here. Dạ xin lỗi cô, để con gì con nhắc bạn. Dạ tại bạn con mới qua nên không biết.
Con nhớ nhắc bạn đeo khẩu trang nha.
Dạ cảm ơn cô ạ. Remember to wear a mask whenever you go out.
Thank you. It was really nice of you.
No problems.
Hello? I think I have met you before, right?
Oh,
Yeah, you're the one who had me cross the road.
really? Yes.
You're
me.
Lynn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Lynn.
I really appreciate that you had me a lot of time. The other time, and now this time. Can we talk a little bit? May I have a seat here?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
So, I don't get a rule that why do we need to wear a mask in the library?
Because in Vietnam and the pandemic is getting worse, so we must protect ourselves. If you continue forgetting to wear a mask while being in crowded places, you won't be still fine. But you will be fined. Like you have to pay a price for that because like wearing a mask is very important.
Oh, really? I'll try to remember next time. But actually, in America, most people don't have the habit of wearing masks, and it feels like that they infringe their freedom, and we feel as if we are trapped and isolated from everyone. They make us look weak and scared, and I have to admit that wearing masks make me feel very uncomfortable. But it's strange to me that most Vietnamese people usually wear masks when they go out. Yeah, how cool is that?
Yeah, I see what you are facing, but because of the climatic conditions as well as the dusty traffic environment, the mask acts as a protective shield for us. Thus, in the pandemic situation, wearing a mask is not a big deal for Vietnamese people. It might be a bit frustrating at first with the mask, but yeah, everything will be just fine. So, I hope that you will get along well with the mask and you two will be close soon.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Don't worry.
Can I get the contact?
Mm, yes, of course. Oh, sure.
Oh, hi, Mai.
Where you going?
Yeah, I'm heading to the museum.
Mom, you shouldn't ask him something like that. It's our private information. It will be considered an invasion of privacy.
Really? I don't know. That's just the normal way Vietnamese people usually ask about each other, isn't it? How do you know about it?
Actually, I have read some books about the culture of many countries in the world.
Oh, James, forgive me. I didn't mean to say
It's okay,
so.
it's okay.
Uh, here. This is hủ tiếu I have just cooked. You should eat it while it's still hot. And this is a boss of mask faces. You should wear a mask regularly when you are on the street, or you will be fined strictly.
You're so generous. I need to say that I really appreciate
Oh,
that.
nothing at all. It's typical Vietnamese to care and help people around them. Especially in the pandemic situation, we need to unite and support each other. James, I know that you are a student coming to Vietnam for the first time, right? You feel strange and confused with many things. Now you are stuck in Vietnam during the pandemic. You may encounter many inconveniences. So, if you have any difficulties, just tell me. I will help you as much as I can.
I know that you are an American, and the American love to be independent, not rely on anybody, and so they are business. But since you are in Vietnam, you will always get hurt. So open your heart and get used to it.
Oh, one more time. I'm really thankful for that. You're so
Oh,
kind.
nothing at
It's my
all.
pleasure to know you.
Don't bother you anymore. Take care of yourself. Stay
Yeah,
safe.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, James.
Island.
How's it going?
I think actually is fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, James. What's bothering you?
What I mean is, at first I only stayed in Vietnam for a month as planned, but I did not expect that I would stay in this country longer. Because of the pandemic, it has been progressed widely and rapidly. But besides working on my research, what interests me the most is about Vietnamese enclosing culture.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Vietnamese people is very friendly. But it seems to
Mm-hmm.
me that my plan is completely forbidden. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, it feels like you are totally trapped and being infringed from the outside world. Yeah.
Yeah, what I said may be quite silly, but I think I can help you get over this period. And what if I offer to be an online tour guide for you? I think a foreigner living alone in Vietnam as you really needs some help from the locals. So may I?
Mm, of course, it's my pleasure.
Mm, Let me see, have you listened to any traditional Vietnamese songs, James?
And that's how your mother have become the tour guide of me for the whole pandemic. You know what's new, Lynn?
What?
Tomorrow they will reopen all the coffee shops in Ho Chi Minh City. So would you
Really?
mind if I ask you out for some coffee?
Yes, of course. Where?
Yeah, I'm not so familiar with Vietnam, so could you give me some suggestions?
Next to my house, there's a
So, what do you think?
But
What I mean, ever since I've moved to Vietnam, I've been suffering from a lot of cultural differences. You are the one who came to my life and shed a light on my way. I mean, honestly, could you be my girlfriend and the tour guide to every direction of the rest of my life? Could you? And that's how we met, Done.
it's as beautiful as a movie. I know what I should do now.
Try your best, dearie.
Your mom and dad.
Happy birthday